Okay.
I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I can
Sounds
hear you too
good.
now.
I
Does
will.
that mean stream can hear us now too?
Oh, yes, and
Oh
it is
wow,
now
it's
on
us.
us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to MBAACC Top 8 here at Perfect Storm. I am Rice here,
And I'm Shrug.
yeah, the
Already
Uni
heading
2
you off.
champion. And we're looking forward to some very exciting games. Quite a few of the gamers were in a lot of other brackets, and it was being a little bit held up. Lumina took quite a while. BBCF took quite a while, and we're still kind of trying to set up the PC here.
Yeah.
So a little bit of waiting time.
But it's been a good weekend so far.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Aside from the weather,
Oh yeah, weather's bad.
a bunch of us are traveling back to our homes tomorrow, and there have been a couple delayed flights, a couple
I
of
see.
canceled flights even.
Oh, canceled. So they're just gonna have to stay here an extra day.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going on. I've only been hearing stories of it. I hope everyone gets home safe, but in any case, we'll be
Yep, me as
hoping to
well.
hop in.
So do you know who our first two players here are?
It seems to be Mikas versus Jar, so it will be, I believe it's F Miyako or one of the Miyakos versus
Okay, I
F
see.
Koma. Going to be a very interesting matchup. These two play quite a bit. Obviously, they're both Ottawa players, so going to be fun. Going to be close.
Yeah, pretty interesting to see. Mika's playing Koma in this game as well. I
Yeah.
know I played Kohaku in this game and then in TL as well.
Yeah.
Once TL came out and I played Kohaku in that game, muscle memory for this one, gone. And I know that he just got second in TL just a couple minutes ago, so I wonder how that's going to affect his performance on the MBAACC.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I had to play Mikas earlier in bracket. It feels like F Koma looks quite similar to just regular Koma in TL.
I see.
I'm not sure if the inputs are exactly the same, but certainly the moves and the animations look quite similar.
Yeah,
And
but
like
sure
just
some of the
generally like playing
properties-
around the overheads and stuff and the commando grabs, very similar. I mean, yeah, it is going to be the F Miyako for Jar, and I think they're going straight into it. Yep, there's the fist bump. Hopping straight into it. DTR Jar versus Mikas.
And we can see their inputs.
Oh, yeah.
Great design choice.
All right. Scouting a little bit right before the round start. All right.
And let's see who gets the first hit.
All right. Just scouting out the space, getting a few blocks in.
Just feeling each other out with the air footsies right now.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first dive kick.
Yeah, it doesn't really convert out the dive kick, so Jar with the falling button is going to get the first combo here. Now Miyako, very obnoxious. She's a bit slippery, kind of like a Linne and Uni. But yeah, has a lot of plus frames, like Annals about that stomp.
Do you know if the stomp, is it unblockable in this game like it is in...
I am not sure. I haven't played enough against this character to really ingrain that into my muscle memory, but Jar really is running away with this round right now.
That's already the round gone.
All right,
Once he got that first hit, Mikas wasn't really able to get out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mikas just a little bit frazzled from like having to adjust his muscle memory a little bit.
Yep.
Obviously, he literally just played TL like a few minutes ago, so might be having a little time of adjustment, but, you know.
Yep, I'm sure that like he probably just needed a round to, you know, get his bearings straight.
Yeah, and he's...
See that the screen's a little more vertical in this game.
And now he is mounting up quite a life lead for himself. Jar still... oh, right, no, he's a
Yeah,
Nap
that
Moon.
should be the round.
Yeah. I was going to say, he does have quite a bit of red health. He could heat to get that back, but I forget. He is an F Moon. He has to wait until max mode before he can IH in order to get it.
I see.
All right, counter hit JA. It's going to be a nice big combo here. Scouting the air with JA, one of the fundamentals of Melty. Very relevant in MBAACC, very relevant in TL as well. And Jar doing a good job here with it.
And that's quite a bit of damage for that type of starter, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Mid 4Ks?
I think it's quite standard in this game. You're gonna be seeing quite big damage numbers, and you know, in the classic, like with TL, you get 2-2As and your damage kind of brick. When you get like 3-2As, your damage goes crazy in this game. And well, Mikas is just fighting back. You know, finding a few smart mashes here and there, and able to turn things around.
Since Mikas was probably averaging somewhere around like 2-3K.
Yeah, I mean,
But a lot of them are straight hits into just like just a knockdown.
yeah, happens quite a bit in the game when you're like scouting around in the air, flailing about.
Yeah.
Every straight hit's not going to burn too much, but you know, 3K still, you know, pretty standard.
Very respectable for when you're having to guess with the command grab and stuff.
Oh, okay. Nice shield into mesh in the air. And Jar answers back on the ground. Now it's going to be a nice little combo here. But drops it, unfortunately. Air tech gets punished. Yep.
Okay, overhead gets blocked, and aerial gets shielded.
But we saw right there, Mika's challenging with the 2B. One of Koma's most obnoxious tools in this game. That 2B is one of the most crazy anti-airs. Would you believe it?
I believe it. It is just as good in TL, if not better.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the charge normal and 2. Stomp.
Yeah, Mika's smashing on the frame trap there, and it's not going to work out for him. Still, he is a game up. Can't afford to take a few more risks.
Yep.
And Jar looking to capitalize on that. Oh, okay. Coming out with a 2-2C. Gets
Was
a
that
little
just
bit.
a neutral jump drift to the right?
Yes.
I see.
Something about this character and a couple of the other combos as well. He has quite a few left-right setups on wake-ups. So gotta be. It's very scary. Gotta be ready to block on either side. Sometimes you have a character like a CL, where their DPs are on 2-2, so they auto-corrects. But if you're not as privileged as CL, for example, you know, just gotta guess right.
Okay, I see. And he starts off good again. Gets that first hit.
Yeah, Mikas has been using that dive quite a bit, and he's been catching a Jar in the air a lot. So
yeah, in a game like this, anything that can change your aerial trajectory is very good, since it just messes with people trying to air you.
not just that, as long as if it has a big hurt box, trying to air you is very difficult.
Yeah.
But Jar kind of running away with this round. Is leaving Mikas at one more combo away. Shield bunker doesn't pay out. She goes for another shield and then command grabs.
Oh,
now
but
Jar's in the corner.
Combo.
Wait. Yeah, DP's out. I didn't know whether he messed up or something, but you know, no punish on it.
And
air throw.
Okay,
this is going to be dead. Okay, 1-1.
Jar bringing it back there.
Talking to Jar right before the bracket, he was saying that he wasn't really confident going into Mikas. He thought he was going to be like very one-sided towards Mikas because I know, these guys play a lot, so he is very wary of their set counts. But kind of proving himself wrong here.
Does it usually go Mikas's way when they're playing at locals in the sun?
I think in most cases in Melty, when it comes to Ottawa, it's usually Mika's favorite.
Okay, I see.
All right.
There's that 2B again.
Very ready with it. Sees that there's a pretty significant gap in Jar's air string and just goes for it. But Jar not letting it phase him at all.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're Mikas, you don't mind too much. That's only 2.5. This one you probably would mind, though Jar drops the combo.
This could be dead with the double 2A starters. Just goes for Oki, though.
Ooh.
And yeah, Jar capitalizing on it. If he doesn't drop this, that should be the game. Round, not the game.
Now he's on set point.
Jar not being confident in this set. Now about to win it. And with that counter hit JA starter, he's definitely looking to do it for sure.
Just a few more of those, and then he's going to be looking clean, looking happy in Winner's Final.
Now
Jar, Mikas has anything to say about it.
Yeah. Jar did try to enforce plus frames with the stomp there, but I think got a little bit greedy with it. So Mikas was able to get out. Mikas with these really nice shields on important buttons, but not really able to provide the proper follow-up after them. So Jar is kind of running away. Okay.
Grabbed out of that. That is great. Jar's looking poised to take this round off of the next hit.
Certainly. Combo throw.
Finals.
This isn't going to be quite enough, I think.
Maybe with the spam?
No.
Not quite.
Throw combo is... it is annoying, but there is scaling for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, now we'll probably just try to move around, look for that straight hit. Make sure he doesn't get hit by anything too strong.
I mean, the timer is pretty low. Okay, well, I was going to say the timer is pretty low. Jar can't afford to just kind of run around and avoid whatever Mikas is trying to do, just getting a timeout. But, just a straight hit there will solidify Jar taking it over Mikas 2-1.
Yep. I assume that's also one of Koma's weaknesses in this game, not being the most nimble character, not being one of the faster.
Oh, yeah.
He's fast for a grappler, though for an MBAACC character, I can't say that he looks like he's really quick.
Yeah, and certainly with MBAACC, when you have a bunch of these other characters with like giant norms that they can throw out in neutral, giant projectiles, and Hime, if she has Geyser. We're going to see an Fime come up right now with Tony here. Yeah, definitely difficult for Koma to maybe navigate neutral against certain characters, but still one of the stronger characters of this game, and Mika's piloting to great effect. Still, he is now in the loser's bracket, and will have to fight his way back up if he wants to take this all.
Yep, he will.
No.
And looks like they're probably button checking. I assume they're not playing these characters.
Yeah, certainly not. Neither of these players play either of these characters, so In any case, we have Triple Tactics Tony and Gammy Plus.
Yep,
Triple Tactics
I assume
Tony.
Gammy Plus probably plays Half Moon.
He's going to play a Seifuku. That's what he told me. I don't know which one, because he does play quite a bit. He also has to see Akiha in his pocket if he so desires. But see Akiha definitely one of the weaker characters in his arsenal. Lower on the tier list for sure. It's more of a timeout character more than anything.
Okay, I see.
And Triple Tactics Tony playing the Fime. One of the best characters in the game, one of the most obnoxious characters in the game, one of the easiest characters to play in the game as well.
Hey, then he's also very skilled at the game. He's gotten here.
Yeah,
he's been able to abuse his tools in the ways that he's needed to beat all the people on the way.
I actually think he played one round and one match and was immediately in top 8.
Not bad at all.
Because the Glacial Rain was supposed to play a match, and then whoever won between those two was going to play Tony, but then both of them DQ'd.
Ah, I see. Were they both just not here because of the weather?
I think that was the case, yeah. And so Tony ended up playing one match, and he was immediately in top 8.
Okay, not
Still,
bad,
like, even if that sounds a little bit silly, he was a shoo-in for this position. He is definitely one of the stronger players in Ottawa with the Fime. Also has a Whiteland, C Whiteland. I saw him playing it against Tenma earlier.
Okay, I see.
We'll be interested to see if he brings that out, but I think if he has any desires to win this and close it out against Gemi, who's a very strong player in multiple games, he is going to opt into Fime.
Okay,
there it is.
Yeah, no Whiteland today. I personally play mostly Whiteland these days, since I don't have time to grind the C Kohaku all the time.
Yeah, all right.
Whiteland's
so
a very funny character.
Gemi going to opt in to the C Seifuku. This is one that I'm not as familiar with, but if it's similar enough to the other Seifukus, should be a similar lockdown kind of playstyle.
Okay, I see. I assume he's probably similar to TL. He wants to get his hits, get good damage into OT.
Yep. Gonna lead Tony into the corner here. Now Tony does have a meter to CV that he can work with, but gets hit high, and yeah, Gemi just kind of running away with the momentum right now.
And now comes out the that good old Fime archetype Earth movement.
Yeah. Very similar to like a Kuon float in Unity 2. As we see right there, the Geyser, that one is a mid, you can just block whatever, but like there is one that is a low that is very annoying to deal with.
Yup.
And yeah, just starting to pressure here, just floating in with a high. And Gami kind of struggling to block everything, but the heat will get him out and get him a little bit of health back, but he runs into the Geyser.
And that should be the round, yup.
Tony closes out round 1. Very solid claim from both of them. It was quite close.
It was very clean for both of them. Oh, runs into that pillar as well.
Yeah. Dash block not really a thing in this game, so the dash momentum just kind of carrying him into the Geyser. Nothing you can do about that.
Well, in this game you can shield out of a dash, so can't you?
Yes, but like dashes have like variable timings.
Okay, I see.
I'm not sure if Seifuku is one of those characters that can do it immediately.
Oh,
alright, guess. Oh, nice! He just smashes on it.
Oh,
falls into 5A. Something about Tony is like he is actually taking the time to lab out all the float stuff and all of these like whack setups that Fime can do. So he's like actually abusing some of the things that really make her broken. Not just playing her because she's an easy character.
Yeah, then that's gonna pay off when you can choose a character that does this well, and then you're also a strong player of them. You're gonna just be able to deal with a lot of the things that a lot of the cast in this game throw out.
Now Gemi is now switching over to F Seifuku. Fuku, definitely one of the more obnoxious characters in the game. I'm sorry. Is not looking like it's doing too much just yet, but gonna kind of roll out with that reversal there. Oh yeah, there's the DP. Why is this character have a meterless DP? I don't know.
She needs it. It was the precursor to all of the meterless DP characters in all of Medved's other games. For the meterless DP zoners.
Yeah. Okay. Tries to backdash out of the wheel, didn't quite get out, so does get hit on recovery. And yeah, DP on minus frames, that's valid. Certainly got to show it here and there, especially if you're in bracket. Your opponent might not be expecting it. Oh, Gemi whipping a button and falling into the 5A again.
And that is the kill. On game point, or on set point is Tony now.
Alright. Gemi really just trying to find the space here. Not really able to navigate around the FMA neutral. But does get a hit here. Gonna throw out a wheel, get her Oki started, locking her down. Backdash does get Tony out for a bit and flips Gemi with a low.
Yeah, it looks like Gemi's really struggling with the air-to-airs and anti-airs in this game, trying to get FMA to come down.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
Doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah, trying to get out with these reversals all the time. They're not really doing as much as Gemi maybe wants, and yeah, that geyser will just seal it out for him.
That's the kill. Very clean game. Clean set there from Tony.
Yeah, 2-0. Heading on into winners finals is Tony.
Yep.
And now we're going to be able to see some losers matches. Alright, I think this is going to be Jacko versus, I forgot. I know what their tag is. What is their tag? I forgot their tag. It's over.
Don't worry, same. We'll see it when it comes up.
Yeah, but
so you were playing Jack earlier. Is he playing H-Wara?
No, he plays Siwarakia.
Okay, Siwara. Okay.
Yeah. You know, doesn't make much of a difference, but all the Waras are cheap.
They all have that 2B, the JB.
Yeah, the JB, the JCs, stuff. All these really huge ones, the obnoxious anti-air, don't listen to Zapoke's propaganda, he's a serial capper.
Well, he also plays this character, right? You never know when another MBAACC's going to happen.
It's true, it's true.
Gotta make sure that your character survives, you know?
Yeah. And I think, now if I remember correctly, his opponent is he's hovering Akiha right now, but I was told they play Nania.
Oh, looks like he's thinking about it.
Oh, no, hovering to Tono. Oh, maybe it was Tono. Oh, F Alco.
Okay, I see.
All right, F Alco, also one of the easier characters to play in this game, and also pretty obnoxious herself.
Alco's always a joy to watch in my eyes. Even both of them LTs.
For sure, and F Alco, if you're more familiar with TL Alco, TL Alco is more similar to a C Alco. F Alco is less about the set play and more about just enforcing a lot of plus frames and being kind of a guerrilla character.
I see. So in this, she also has that third jump, 2 super dashes, or 2 air dashes, sorry.
All right, Jack getting his game started with a bit of throw loops. Gets DP'd on, but that's okay. Nice little combo.
Nice little string there.
And your tag was softcore Gamer. I knew Gamer was in their tag, but wasn't quite sure where in the tag it was. All right.
Oh, whip grab, but that is okay. Yeah, in every French break game, whip grab is plus.
Grab is plus. All right, gets the heat here, does Jack. It's going to heal up his red health and hopefully try to get a good hit in so he can kind of even up the life lead.
Yeah,
that hit will do it
he's
for
going to
sure.
want to try to establish a little bit of a zone to play at. Alco buttons in this game are probably still, well, it's definitely stubbier than Wara's. So he's going to want to be able to keep Alco out a little bit where he's a little bit more comfortable, has a couple better pokes.
Yeah, and as you see right there, closes out the first round. But if Softcore Gamer has anything to say about it, he's going to make this combo very big. 5.1K. Yep. Yes. The thing with F-Moons is they do quite a bit of damage. They trade a lot of damage, trade having a lot of damage and a lot of plus frames for not being able to rebeat.
Yep.
So, you know, maybe the pressures are a little bit weaker, but whenever they get a hit, it is very high reward for them.
Okay, here he's just, you know, poking at a little bit of a safe range. Trying to see if that he Softcore Gamer trying to commit to an option in the corner there.
Yeah, and Softcore Gamer not really finding his space to mash with the range that Aura demands. And Jack just kind of running away with it. Gets a nice little 3.4K for himself,
Yep,
an
and
OTG, and a throw.
Okay.
I hate when Jack does that because he did it to me one time.
Hey,
what he
but
does
it
is just he
works.
sets the Shadow Nadia and then goes for an overhead. And it's very hard to see that overhead if you're focused on the Oki that's there. So, you know, a little bit of a cheapie. But,
Yeah, but cheapies are what make characters interesting, right?
yeah. And when you're in bracket, gotta go for it. If you want to win the game,
Gotta see
check.
if your opponent knows what how to deal with things.
Absolutely.
Okay,
All right.
he's doing a great job of...
Oh my god, the orb.
Oh boy, I was about to say he's doing a great job navigating around the orbs, and then he just takes one.
Well, I think Jack was like pretty certain that he had like the advantage stage. You know, he got a successful throw off and was like, all right, I'm gonna mediate this guy, but nope. The orb says like, nah, you're getting hit.
Yep.
Although,
But he's probably not too mad about that. He's
Yeah.
still has quite the lead right now.
it is also a game up, so of course can afford to take a few more risks. But Software Gamer really fighting back here, getting a nice lot of damage for himself.
Yep, but now he's at one good hit away from,
Ooh, overhead.
or you know, a couple mix-ups as well.
Yeah. Yeah, gets hit by the overhead, doesn't convert the overhead, but Jack still respecting it a little bit. Doesn't get hit by anything else after that, but then, you know, just the IAD to close it up for him. Is Software
Now
Gamer.
Softcore Gamer on the in the lead on the board. He's gonna try to take that momentum and continue it. Try to force a game 3.
You know, what I'm noticing is Software Gamer is not actually getting hit by Jack's 2Bs too much. You know, Jack is going for them to try to anti-air him, but Software Gamer is just playing around the range really well. Even if, like, you know, it didn't really do him too much good in Game 1, it is certainly doing him quite a bit of good here in Game 2, as he maintains a life lead. Jack not really able to convert off his hits. And
Ooh,
yeah,
good.
DT from Software Gamer will get him out of there.
And Jack probably at single hit now. One
Oh.
good hit is gonna be enough to take it from him. But he's still in this. Still up. Oh, and there's the mash out, and Softcore Gamer ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, just not really respecting the plus frames there, knowing that Jack is probably going for something greedy. Got to check him there, and Jack does get hit. All right.
Okay, now that we're heading into game 3, let's see how these what adaptations each of these players make to try to close out this set.
Software Gamer being very careful of Warakia's big buttons, trying to play at a range where he is a little bit more safe. We were talking about trying for Jack, you know, playing at a range where he can just throw out his big buttons where Alco cannot mash, but
now Softcore Gamer's just accepting that he can back up, and then he'll have the advantage in the fireball / orb game.
yeah. Now Jack is really struggling to find a good hit here. Software Gamer is just playing around his buttons really well, but does get a throw. And yeah, the OP
Nadia
there
is
is gonna
hit.
yeah. Shadow Nadia. Alright. Oh, tries to
second
shield
hit.
the OP, but doesn't convert his hit. Jack doesn't really have those. I think he's a little bit too used to using the overhead and hasn't really been put in a situation where he has to capitalize on his Oki hit.
Oh boy.
Oh, gets counter hit by the fireball.
He should still have one more hit in him.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not sure if
now this is
Falco had a
close.
way to finish that combo with meter, but either way, the throw will close it out for Software Gamer, who is now on set point. All right, gets hit high.
Oh, and then just gets hit on wake up, probably trying to mash out.
All right, Jack trying to find a hit here, but
Oh, the Nadia
unfortunately,
whips.
I think
That's not
he was
good.
trying to go for something else. I'm not sure why you would try to input Nadia at that sort of range. I'm sure it was just sort of a misinput because of him being crossed up. And now Jack fighting for his life.
Oh, yep, and he gets clipped by a finger laser, and that's the set.
Yeah, Software Gamer closing it out 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jack can be pretty proud of himself. Still made top 8. Also made top 8 in a couple of other games. So, always a joy to watch him and always a joy to see him. We're going to be hopefully seeing him a lot more in a few other streams here and there. If not, then he is still in other top 8. So,
I see. I
Yeah.
remember a couple days before the event started, I was just looking at who entered. Jack is in quite a few games. So I'm sure we'll see him
he
again in something
entered
else today.
a good amount of games. Okay, so we have ABK running right now, and I think one of our players that is in the loser side is currently playing their match in ABK. So we're going to be running winners finals. It's going to be Triple Tactic Sony versus Jar.
That makes sense. I
These
wouldn't
two,
be surprised if Jar was also an ABK.
yeah. These two have played quite a bit as well. Obviously, both Ottawa gamers, but we did see them play an exhibition a few months earlier, first to 7. The Jar was still on the MBAACC, but in that exhibition, I believe Tony was mostly playing the white lane.
Okay, I see. Then maybe he's just more comfortable with the white lane in this matchup.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to him why he plays the white lane, but he is certainly very competent on it. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, we're going back to losers. So this is going to be Slushy Goat versus, who's their opponent? Tenma.
Is that Kyle?
I think it's Tenma.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so it's going to be F Tono versus C Nania, I believe.
Okay, I see.
Both of the characters quite similar in some ways. They both have like really big 2-3-6 that they use to police the space with.
And then both very nimble.
Both very nimble, especially Sinania. Most people compare him to... He is kind of like the Pixie character of this game. Has the fast fall, has little blinks that he can do for mix-ups.
Yep.
And Sinhono, more of a standard kind of spacing character, tries to get his big ones in and get a big amount of damage. So interesting to see how this match plays out. Both gamers just hopping straight into it, I think.
Yep, it looks like we're just headed straight into this not quite mirror match.
Yep. All right. Slushy Goat coming in with the space buttons. The DP coming out from Tenma. Yeah, that's another thing with these characters. Their DPs are quite obnoxious.
Okay, I see. It looked like he disappeared during that animation.
Yeah, no, Tenma is using these blinks and getting punished for it. Slushy Goat recognizing where the blinks are going to go and punishing accordingly. And, you know, as an F-Moon, you do quite a bit of damage, as you see right here. So, Tenma's...
that cute version.
Tenma just kind of had his life bar melted earlier. But now, kind of running away with it.
Yeah. And it's already at one-hit game.
I just realized I was talking about F-Moon damage, and Slushy Goat's the one getting hit.
Yep.
I got mixed by the fact that these sprites are very similar. My bad.
Green is F-Moon. Green is F-Moon.
Yeah. And we see right there, just trying to make space with the 2-3-6. Really big button, but the DP's going to pay off for Tenma, evening out 1-1 on the round. Just dashing at each other.
It's always interesting to see what players do given their opportunity to move before the round actually starts.
We see there Slushy Goat trying to scout out with the JC, but Tenma blinking behind them and is going to get hit. Oh, yeah, goes for a little bit of a knowledge check there, but Slushy Goat was kind of still in knockdown state, so wasn't going to hit it anyway. All right. Oh, okay, spot dodge. All right, Low gets clipped by the JC once again. Going to be 6K. Oh, my goodness. All right, going with the 2d6s.
Puts himself quite close to victory.
Tenma answering back, though. The JC doing a lot for him. But, okay, we're responding to DPs with DPs.
Oh, man. Okay. That was very close.
Yeah, the blink, you know, Slushy Goat just having a little bit of difficulty navigating which blink is coming out. Was doing a good job of it in round 1 of that first game, but, you know, Tenma adapting accordingly and kind of confusing Slushy Goat there. Blocks the DP. All right,
and then there should be good damage. About 3K.
Was a combo drop, but, you know, 3K is nothing to scout that. If you're Tenma, you're happy to take it. Ooh, okay, that blink there, just blinking right on top of Slushy Goat and falling down with a low. And Slushy Goat really hesitant to challenge these spaces, and Tenma capitalizing on that hesitation, but that JC is going to be quite a bit of damage, 5.7. You know, really huge button, and when it pays off, it's a lot of damage, but just throw to close it out for Tenma on that first round of his last game. Or potentially last game, my bad.
It seems that Slushy's getting a lot of his his options to try to mash out and to reversal out caught, he's not really able to keep up with some of these teleports.
Yeah, and we see there Tenma throwing out the 236 on his own. You know, again, one of the similarities between these characters is using that 236 to police the space, and yeah, no, just the frame trap there with it is going to do a lot.
Oh,
going into
boy.
Blood Heat and is probably going to go for the knowledge check, and they
he
don't
gets
know it. Tenma taking it 2-0 over Slushy Goat.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, very quick
Just
one
for
too.
the people at home and me, what is the correct option to do in that to respond to that arc drive?
That is a pop quiz. It is different between all like the Nanias and the Tonos. I believe that one is to backdash, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I see. Maybe we'll see someone later on in the bracket respond to it correctly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, is he just back up right now?
Yeah, his backup Tenma going up against Gemi Plus, I believe. Yeah, they were talking about people being in ABK, and I think the other side is currently in that.
And
All right.
Today, that severe weather warning on the top, it is real. There's definitely been some people that are late, and the streams are definitely running a bit late because of people being in multiple turns.
Yeah, the snow, we got like 30 to 40 centimeters of snow around Thursday, and then we got another severe storm warning last night.
Yep, and it has been snowing basically ever since.
Yep, the snow projected to basically double in size overnight.
I'm not looking forward to shoveling today, I can tell you that.
I don't have to shovel. I might have to shovel when we go back to Toronto, but
Okay.
for now I don't. That is not my problem.
That is, lucky you.
I will be driving quite a bit when I'm back in Toronto, though, so that's going to be...
Okay, yeah.
Let's
Hopefully
not talk about that.
You're just coming on to reading week, right?
Yep.
Okay, then hopefully by, a couple days from now, the roads will be clear. Everything will be on the sides where they're not bothering anyone.
Oh, yeah, but you know with drivers, how drivers are in that big cities, you can never really trust them. And on
Tell
icy
me about
roads,
it.
it's even worse.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're having a bit of audio issue here. Just trying to sort that out, so...
I see. I wonder, I know in TL we're having an issue where you could hear all of the audio outside of the voice lines while we were playing.
Yeah, they were on, I think it was Dolby Atmos preset or whatever it was, so like...
We're on a surround sound setting, so...
Yeah, it's...
Well, I can say on my side, it sounds pretty normal.
Yeah, it sounds good on our side. I guess the players are just having a bit of a struggle with the game audio. All right. Hopping right into it, Tenma still rocking the C Nania.
Yep.
And Gemi with
Gemi's
the
staying on the
F Seifuku. Yeah, the C Seifuku wasn't really doing too well for him against Protect Tony. So I'm gonna just stick with the F Seifuku, who he's probably more familiar with.
Yep. I assume that only F has the wheel, or like the C doesn't have the wheel in this game. And instead has that grounded pillar.
You know, I want to give you a concrete answer, but there are so many characters in the game that it scrambles my memory quite a bit. But, you know, in any case, Gemi blocking that DP from Tenma and is going to get a nice little punish, throws up the wheel. Tenma trying to escape, but clips himself back in the corner. The wheel comes back out, and yeah, we're seeing why this character is so obnoxious. They're able to lock down their opponents so easily with the wheel, with the plus frames, and just, yeah, Gemi running away with it and taking first round.
I can definitely tell Gemi's a player who values having that kind of screen control and Oki control in basically all of the games that he plays.
Yeah, you see him playing Chaos in Uni, trying to just dominate from full screen. We see him playing, what was it?
Mario and
Mario and Type Lumina, and I think it's Carl in
Carl
BBCF.
Over in BBCF.
So yeah, Gemi definitely loving that sort of lockdown playstyle, and with Max Mode here, is gonna really run away with it. Has meter to work with. Oh, counters the jump out. All right, Tenma finally having a DP payoff, trying to get a little bit of blink silliness going on, but Gemi just really aware of what's going on.
He misses the air unblockable there.
Yeah.
But
Probably
he's
tried to
still,
use.
looking very good. He's one hit away from winning.
He probably tried to use like the dash macro to get back in, but it's just unfortunate misinput there. That was
he misses the mash.
So
Oh, and
I think it happened again where Gemi was in knockdown state, so
Yeah.
that thing was not going to connect regardless.
oh,
Oh,
and
reacting to the
also-
3-6 with the reversal, and Gemi will take the first game.
That looked pretty well in his favor. Let's see what adaptations Tenma can make. Try and make this one a little bit closer. Let's see if Demi can just run away with it.
Oh, all right, a little bit of mixy.
He goes left, sets another wheel.
All right, Gemi really trying to prey on Tenma's unfamiliarity. Gotta see if he knows which side he's gonna be on. The dash through is gonna get him onto the other side, putting Tenma into the corner. Gets a nice throw here, sets a wheel. Oh, the DP still connecting there. That was kind of weird. All right, nice bit of damage for Tenma. Gonna be able to go into a mix-up now. Uses a fat ball. And just blinks right out. Really trying to mix Gemi up here.
Oh,
scramble his brain a bit.
Puts that hitbox in the right place. Now he's a single hit away.
That anti-air whiff, but the wheel was there to just keep it safe.
Yep. He wanted to cover the jump out option.
Yeah, for sure.
As I don't think Tenma's really shown that much. He's been pretty willing to just block the wheel and confident enough in his defense to try to just block whatever's
For
coming.
sure. And we saw like earlier, he tried to jump out, but did get caught out by the EX. So, you know, not for Indirect. And unfortunately just sticks a button into the wheel there, trying to scout out with the JA. And unfortunately is going to get clipped by the wheel and give me all the momentum he needs.
Oh, and that is a whip DP, I think.
Okay, gets a triple two-way starter, but doesn't get much damage off of it there. Just instead decides to go for Oki, but Tenma capitalizing on the mess up. So, oh my
and
goodness.
the reversal.
That's probably like a autocorrect punish that Gemi's trying to go for there. Enough of a gap to fit in the EXs, so just throws it out. And Gemi will close it out 2-0 going into losers finals.
Yeah, he seemed very confident in that.
Or not losers finals, losers semis, my bad.
Yeah, loser semis. But he looked very comfortable playing that.
And we see there just
Discussing what's happening next. I assume we might have some players in AVK, Akatsuki Blitz Comp.
I think they might be either they're gonna run winners finals, or if they're not, if the winners finals guys aren't here, then we're also gonna have to, you know, hold off on things. Maybe stall a little bit, have a little bit of a chill pill.
Okay, I see.
Nope. But no, they're just gonna run the other losers match, which is gonna be Softcore Gamer versus Mikas.
Okay, seems like they're dealing with some audio in their headsets.
Yeah, just trying to troubleshoot what's been going on.
Yeah, that stuff like this just they end up appearing when you have to switch between consoles.
Yeah, I mean, it's unavoidable with events like this. You know, some things you think everything is going perfectly fine. You think you have everything set up, and then just on the day of something random happens, that you're just like, well, now we got to deal with this. It's never TL's fault. It's just it's not in your control.
Yeah.
And you know, this event's been great, and the TLs and staff have been doing so much to make sure everything's been running smoothly.
Oh yeah, it's been a ton of fun. I know there's a lot more space around just to you know, it's not crammed, it's not too hot or anything as it can get sometimes at events.
Yeah, and as
And
if you can
even,
see here, like
upgraded from tidal waves, we have things a little bit more spaced out.
Yeah.
So there's not everyone collecting in like one FGC area in the downstairs area.
And if you can see here on the player cam, there we are on the balcony of the 3rd floor. The main ballroom is just right under us if you've been watching the other 3 main streams. So yeah, we have quite a bit of space here, and like you could go walk to the outside. We have BYOC, we have a bunch of other game rooms. Yeah, we just got a lot more space. This event's a lot bigger. We have 2 days. But anyways, these 2 gamers definitely joined the event, Softcore Gamer and Mikas. And they're gonna hop right into their next match right here.
Oh, did he just armored through that
Yeah,
orb?
he just armored through the orb. He got hit, but he's like, I don't care.
Oh, and he gets the tech out.
Yeah, tries the forward tech, but Mika's just ready with it. Alright, Mika's showing why he's considered one of the strongest players in Onward, just running away with the defense, but Software Gamer finding a nice little match for themselves here. Gonna try the meaty, but the 2TC info comes out, but doesn't really get much off of it.
And now he's almost clawed this game back.
Yeah, the life lead.
Yeah, life totals are pretty similar again right now.
Okay.
And he throws out a button.
Was about to say, it was about the same sort of kill percentage that they needed there, but a lucky match from Mikas will close it up for him in the first round. All right.
Something I've noticed people playing against Software Gamer for the past 2 sets. It's been I think that you can clear the orbs by hitting them, the ones that stay on hit, but people haven't really been trying to interact with them at all. That's probably just because Software Gamer is constantly moving around, throwing out other hitboxes, but with those orbs just staying there, it's sometimes a little bit difficult to navigate. But
yeah,
in this round, he didn't even get a chance to throw out an orb.
Yeah, and the thing is with FALCO, as we go into the second game here, FALCO is, of course, not the ALCO that does that much set play. So I guess, you know, if these players are used to playing other FALCOs and those FALCOs aren't using orbs that much, you know, we do get that standard orb set there, but they maybe not so used to having to deal with orb and neutral, so maybe a straight hit here and there. But in any case, Mikas will keep it all together and is looking to close us out in 2 games. Oh, just sticks on the shield.
Oh, man. I think
Holds
that
the
shield was
there.
meant for the orb, but he didn't slide forward enough.
Yeah. All right.
But he's still in a good spot. Gets that left-right setup there.
Software Gamer just guessing wrong on which side he needs to block and guesses wrong again. Mikas on set point here. And if he has anything to say about it, he's going to end it really quick with that first hit of the counter hit JA. Left, right once again. Now goes into max mode. Has a lot of meter to work with.
Oh, and that's one hit, but no combo off of that.
Yeah, challenges Mikas' pressure there, the Software Gamer, but not really confident in the match, so not really ready to convert. Mikas is going to just set up for Oki here with the OTG.
And he is he's putting himself at a position where it's a single hit away.
Goes for the EX command grab. Normally you have to jump that before the EX flash, but Software Gamer was just mashing, so he, you know, it pays off for him. Now he's out of the corner and running quite a bit of pressure here. Doesn't block the overhead, but you know, no conversion there, so Mikas is able to get right out, catches the backdash.
Oh, and that OTG kills.
Yeah, so Mikas closes out 2-0.
That was quite a quick set. We can see why Mikas is one of the best players in Ottawa.
Yeah. All right, Mikas now moving on into loser semis. I'm just going to see if we're going to run that right now or if we're going to...
Oh, looks like Jar is back.
Jar coming up, so I assume that means we're running winners finals.
So I expect this to be lots of Jar running around attempting to run down Fhime.
Yeah, you know when that exhibition they ran at TKO Tuesday back at Level 1 Pub, when they ran that, I believe it was quite a close set. People were very excited to see Tony on a character that's not Fhime. And in fact, we're actually cheering for him. So it was very back and forth. And I hope that, you know, Tony does make it an entertaining set for us. But if he wants to win, can't blame him. Go for the Fhime.
Yep, go for the character, you know, you've been playing for the whole tourney.
And he is going to go for it. Locking in the Fhime here. And it's going to be up against Jar's F Miyako. I'm not sure if Jar plays any other characters, so just sticking to what he knows.
Yep. So does Miyako have an okay time kind of covering the space that Fhime might want to be in? Or will it be very difficult to kind of navigate around all of the pillars and kind of catch her in the air?
I think if you're not a character with big ones like a Nero or Aurora, or like a character with like really obnoxious projectiles like Roa, then you're probably gonna have a hard time just trying to contest the Fhime in the air. But
yeah,
Jar,
that makes sense. I would see. I would expect that some characters are just kind of fast enough to be able to zone break a little bit.
Yeah.
But even then, it's difficult to play against Fhime consistently.
Yeah. Jar definitely showing that he's quite familiar with this matchup, so can't count him out for certain. And Miyako, you know, being one of the smaller characters and one of the more fast characters in the game, is a little bit slippery, so might be a little bit more difficult for Tony to lock down Jar as he just tries to like erratically get out of situations here and there. Still, gonna get a nice little combo here, nice little dock down.
2.7, putting him at a range where he can kill off the next hit, and there it is.
Yeah, it just falls into the 5A, and Tony's gonna close it out right here and there. All right, second round. Let's see what Jar has to say about that.
Oh, and he gets the counter hit on that attempted pillar.
Yeah, the pillar not really tracking Jar where he was currently.
That's some good damage as well. That's about 40% taken.
DB keeps it all simple though,
Oh,
and does get a bit of a cross up there. Oh, this is going to be a circuit break. Oh, no, I think he messed it up. Still not letting it frazzle him too much. Tony just going back to his neutral game plan and just walking around. Jar tries to shield the 5B, but unfortunately no punish on it. And now Tony just running away with it.
Yeah, Tony looking good. He needs one more hit, I believe. He drifts back trying to see if there's any DP there or any reversal option.
Yeah.
But Jar is able to fight his way out.
Yeah, just getting to hit the low crush on the low. Able to lead Tony back into this other corner, and that hit, if Jar doesn't drop this, is gonna be the round for him.
Yeah, that's the kill. Jar on the board.
Unfortunately, he goes in that max mode right before that, so he's just back on 100 meter instead of being on a nice 200.
No, that isn't too bad. He's not at a huge meter deficit either.
It's true,
but he spent a lot on the.
You definitely like to have the meter. Meter management very important as F moons. If like. It is a very important resource, and you need that max mode to go into IH whenever you're at like a big life deficit. So you want to refund that red health. Still, it's not really mattering too much for Jar. He's playing around FPMA's options quite well here. And yeah, just both players just kind of sky out the space, and Tony does have quite a bit of life lead to make back and tries to challenge it there, but unfortunately just smashes on the frame trap, and you know Jar is going to seal it out 1-0. Now this will be first 3, so Tony has quite a few chances to make this back, and quite a few chances to, you know, scout out options, see what works. But Jar's kind of just running away with it now.
Yeah, Jar's not letting him really get set up. But here we see this should be a full combo. We'll be able to get OP off of this. So let's see how Tony's gonna respond to Jar's kind of just rushing him down throughout those first 2 rounds.
That geyser is gonna be a nice start, but doesn't get a full confirm there. Still not gonna matter too much as Tony starts to be a little bit more evasive. Jar also struggling a little bit to get his confirms. Oh, DP's out.
Oh, and just sees what Jar's gonna do on OP, or on wake up, I should say.
All right, Tony unfortunately messing up his confirm a little bit, and Jar is just ready to capitalize on it. Just gets a full confirm for himself, and is gonna take that first round of the second game.
Yeah, Jar's been doing very well in confirming off of the hits that he's getting. It's a big damage usually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, right there, just misses an air throw. I respect it. Got to go for it. Check the space here and there. Now Tony just DP's out, but Jar is just, you know, disrespecting the plus points, like realizing that, hey, you're not really enforcing your Oki here, so I'm just gonna press. But unfortunately, just fall into the 5A there, and here we are. There is hopefully the circuit. He messed it up again. Yeah, that is normally a circuit break for FEMA. But Tony, I think, is struggling to input it properly. In any case,
like because of that, Jar might be able to bring it back. The lack of meter means that he's not going to be able to get out.
Yeah.
Jar's second game.
Jar's offense really paying off right now.
The clap Miyako does before the round start. Something about that soundbite. It's always
yeah, we clapping.
Feels loud.
We are clapping. All right, mashes on the run up, but gets caught. Now Tony has a little bit of a sliver of a life lead, and is going to try to extend here with this combo. Gets the
like
OTG.
Tony's been able to kind of be competitive in these rounds, but it seems like Jar is always able to either bring it back or just, you know, just wrestle his way back into the round.
Yeah, it really does feel like Tony is pulling off a lot of his like very strong neutral game plan, but is not really able to capitalize off the hits he gets too much. A lot of combo drops here and there, and you know, whenever he goes for that circuit break, he has kind of messed it up. We'll see if he's ready to do it again whenever the opportunity comes up.
Okay. And he's able to secure the round there, but he only has 10% coming in. In comparison to Jar's almost 300.
That's all right, though.
He has to watch out for how much damage he's going to take from essentially any hit that Jar does.
Yeah. Counter hit JA, Jar just bursts. Doesn't want to hold any of that FP Oki. And Tony deciding just to DP. So we are back to neutral, and we're back to Tony Gaming. Man, that button. I was about to say something. Because that, like, Tony's just whipping that button like crazy. Jar's gonna get 5.8 here, and it's gonna leave Tony on around third range. But yeah, that button shows kind of why FP is really obnoxious in neutral. He has really huge buttons you can just whiff and then float away with, and it's really annoying to try to punish her in the air. You're probably just not doing it if you're a character like MBAACC with your, by comparison, more stubby moves. Tony running away with it, I guess.
Oh, he just mashes out.
Oh, tries to shield the high.
Super confident right now with all of his mashes and all of his all the things he's deciding to do on pressure. It feels like he can't do any wrong.
Oh, Tony unfortunately tries to press a button on Jar's dive there, and gets counter hit, and yeah.
Hit. Yep.
Jar just closing it out 3-0. Running with the momentum here.
Jar is looking great.
Yeah, like, from telling me earlier that he doesn't think he's going to beat Mikas to now in Grand Finals, winner side of Grand Finals, he is
and being the one himself who put Mikas into losers.
Yeah, exactly. So he is on quite the run right now. And now we're going to see Mikas come up once again against Gemi. Now this is also going to be a very close match. Gemi has told me that, you know, he has beaten Mikas before, but it's usually very tight, and he's not, you know, it could go either way. You can never know what happens with Mikas.
I know both of these guys that play a ton of games. They've been in top 8 for basically everything that they've played today.
Yeah.
So let's see who's if either of them are starting to get tired as well, because they've been playing fighting games for basically 2 days straight now.
Yeah, I mean,
there's been some breaks, but they're both in a lot of games.
The thing is, Gemi, at any event, is always entering a ridiculous number of brackets, and he always does well in them. So I don't think Gemi's tired at all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, both of them locking in their characters. F Seifuku for Gemi, and the F Koma for Mikas. The classic F Koma. You know, it is a very volatile character. You know, as a grappler, it is kind of scary to play defense against him. So I can see why Gemi, like, understandably thinks that it could go either way for him. But we'll see. Let's see if this Gemi can lock down Mikas with Seifuku's Oki tools, or if Mikas can run away with F-Koma's offense.
Looks like Gemi's game plan is going to be just to, you know, get your opponent to the corner, throw some wheels, and try your best to not let them out. But
yeah.
Mikas is not going to just sit there and let Gemi play his game plan.
Yeah, and Mikas right there, just recognizing that Gemi was throwing out a wheel with a very significant gap, so he can just stick a 2B in there and just run out. All right, both players trying to scout the space. Gemi gets a nice little straight hit, throws out the wheel for the Oki, left, right.
And he's still going to need one more hit. Might see if he tries to bait a heat, but he does not. And I guess, yeah, they're both F moon, they can't heat in this situation. So never mind, but...
Instead, I think he was trying to fake out like a high, and then just goes into the low, because Mikas was blocking high, and oh!
Reversals.
Yeah, so...
That wasn't a true punish, but I think Mikas wasn't ready to...
I think Mikas expected the reversal to hit him, so he responded with his own reversal. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for Gemi, his reversal whiffed, so Mikas's reversal also whiffed. Oh, does get an air throw. Yeah, very important to show it here. When your opponent is just kind of running around in the air and not really checking the space or the JA or their other air buttons, really important to throw, enforce the air throw. And
Gemi looking very close to taking this round now. He's just one hit away. He seems very comfortable just throwing out wheels, trying to put an obstacle course onto the screen. And that's
wheel does OTG, yeah. You know, if Mikas wanted to make that back, maybe trying to like stall out for 300 meter to get into max mode to get that IH and get this red health back, but you know, Gemi just making quick work of it, making sure he doesn't get any chance to get back into the game. So just trying to lock down Mikas here. Now they're both trying to scout out space through their JAs. You know, Gemi learned his lesson from getting Earthquake last time.
Mikas is getting some of these anti-air hits, but a lot of them are not counter-hitting, so he's not able to get a proper combo off of them.
Yeah. All right, shields the wheel, gets out, blinks around, but Gemi ready to attack the blink. Now Gemi in max mode.
Okay,
Gonna use up his meter resources.
Anti-air in case the jump came out.
Now that meter resource will be refunded, has another 100 meter, and yeah, just wasn't ready for the dash through. Mikas gets hit, blocking the wrong direction.
Yeah, Jeffy's been doing really well on his wheel mix in this game. Or sorry, in this set.
And now he's on set point.
Already. Good hit, not counter though, so no combo off that.
Oh, I wonder what happened there. Okay, straight hits. All right, scouting the space with his special moves as Mikas. Oh, doesn't quite get hit by the wheel. Just trying to stay away from it, not want to interact with it at all. Okay, reversal paying off for Gemi, gets the combo.
No wheel for the Yoki there though.
Yeah, wasn't really able to get the proper knockdown for it.
Yeah, it really seems like Gemi knows that Mikas isn't able to convert off of a lot of these hits when he's just jumping around in the air, not throwing out buttons until he's in a good spot.
All right, does the standard meter usage and gets the command grab.
And that kills.
All right, Gemi takes it 2-0, which eliminates Mikas. Mikas certainly one of the favorites to win this entire bracket, but unfortunately now coming out at 4th. Still, very good showing in quite a big MBAACC bracket for what this event is. So certainly doesn't have to feel too bad about himself.
Yeah, I know there have been a lot of good games throughout. I think both of the Melties today, it's just been a really nice viewing experience. But also a really nice playing experience.
Oh yeah, you made quite a deep run in TL.
I did. I played better than I thought I would, and I'm quite happy.
Yeah, you practiced your combos right before the event, practiced your Oki. And that's all you need.
I avoided having to play Mikas.
Yeah, that would certainly have been scary.
Yeah, his Koma in that game is also very scary. But moving on to the next set, they're probably just going to see an FEMA versus, again, Gemi plus on it.
This is going to be a run back, so I'm interested to see if Gemi is going to opt into a different matchup. You know, the C Seifuku didn't pay off, the F Seifuku didn't pay off, so...
I think he's grown more comfortable on the F as he's played more matches, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just stays her and tries to feel it out.
Yep.
So I don't know if he has other characters that he would want to switch to.
Back at the TBD Christmas event that we ran back in Toronto, in Grand Finals he played C Akiha against me. So he is quite comfortable in that character as well. But again, like I said earlier, C Akiha, oh, he's considering it. Yeah, C Akiha is probably one of the weaker characters in his arsenal. Not that he is weak at piloting her, just that the character has trouble contesting space.
I see. Yeah, looks like he's
going in with the C Seifuku. Oh,
yup. What do I do? There's a woman at the top of the screen. She's throwing beams of light at me.
How am I supposed to anti-air? Oh, okay. Or as I say, how am I supposed to air her? And Gemi just showing like, yeah, I have a big foot. I'm gonna stick it in there and knock you down to the ground. Now running away with the offense.
Doesn't get a full confirm off that. Drops the combo a bit, but he's still like looking quite good.
All right. Feeling each other out, gets a throw. Now, guess high or low, guess is wrong. Tony.
And Tony's already brought the set back.
Okay. A nice little bit of stagger pressure here. All right, just blocks on that 2-1-4. Oh, okay.
Oh man, that air move, it really hits up high there.
Yeah, and we're seeing Gemi really using it really well here. Earlier, hitting Tony way high, like airing Tony really high in the air, and now they're just jumping out with it, and it's doing a lot for him. Realizing that this is probably the tool he needs to abuse to win this matchup. right.
Now Tony starting to get his game plan going as well.
Yeah, firing back. Gets a little bit of the floaty mix there. Gemi does block high correctly, but the shield bunker is going to lead Tony into a nice little comp here. Oh, unfortunate drop there. All right. Goes low this time. Gemi guesses correctly.
Okay, and effectively gets out of the corner. Yeah, he's looking already more comfortable than he did in the last one, in the last set that these two played.
And maybe Tony feeling a little bit of fatigue. Like, as we were saying earlier, because Gemi enters all these brackets all the time, he probably has quite a bit of endurance built up. It's just used to these situations, but Tony maybe not playing as many as Gemi is.
Oh
but
man, that is a call out of I've ever seen one.
yeah.
He knew exactly where Gemi was going to be and just put a fat hitbox there.
Now Gemi in this rough situation, the timer is ticking low. Even if he does a lot of damage here, he still needs to get one more combo in, so...
yeah, he doesn't have any recoverable health that he can get back with feed, and yeah.
Yeah, so Tony's just going to kill that second round.
Tries to commit to going in, but just gets hit.
Oh!
Oh, and he's able to hit, but that's not a counter hit, so he's not able to get a combo.
A bit of a weird hit there, because FEMA was facing towards the corner and Gemi was outside, so just hits Hime in the back, and now it's running away with it. Locking down Tony here, forcing him to block challenges, both trades, and now Gemi is going to capitalize on that scramble situation.
And he should get the kill here, yup.
All right,
He's
Gemi
on the board.
making a statement in this run back saying that, hey, I understand what I need to do to beat you now. Let's see if Tony has any adaptations to bring to in this second game.
Now that he's been on MBAACC for a little bit, he's saying, I now remember what I need to do to win. So starting off here, they're just both trying to feel each other out, play a bit of neutral. Gemi's doing really well following the FEMA into the air. It doesn't seem like Tony's able to get to a comfortable spacing, or not nearly as much as he was against everyone else today.
Alright. Now, life lead is kind of even, maybe a little bit of a scramble hit in the favor of Gemi.
Still has a little bit of a lead.
Oh, the DP whips, but yeah, it does get the punish, so...
I wonder if he was making some mental notes while playing Jar, seeing what makes Tony uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And now he's just implementing, being in the spacings that he's able to contest FEMA a lot better. And contest the things that Tony seems comfortable doing.
Alright. Both players scouting out the air right now. Not really getting a hit, but yeah. Just falls into 5A, that doesn't really get a proper conversion. It floats backwards awkwardly. Gemi is blocking the geyser in the air, so not sure if FEMA can really do her thing there.
And the drop on that combo from Tony. But he's still in quite a good spot. He's only really been chipped a little bit, hit twice, but only really one full combo.
Yeah, and we see there Tony just trying to get out of the situation. Like, I don't want to deal with all of these Seifuku's lockdown tools, but Gemi's just like, I'm just gonna follow you and hit you high. I know. Gemi back with that lockdown game plan, enforcing all of Seifuku's plus frames. Double overhead, guard bar getting low, and Tony realizing that, seeing the pink flashes, going for a challenge, and yeah, it's not going to pay off.
Yeah.
Gemi's going to close out this second
Gemi
game.
Plus is up 2-0. This is a big statement after he lost in the winner's side. He really wants to get into that grand finals. His mindset, he's the one that that thinks that they can beat Jar today, and he's really showing it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. And I think Tony at this point is a little bit frazzled. You see him like not really commanding neutral as strongly as he was before. Maybe just not as confident in what he's doing, and it's affecting him here. Gemi also, tightening up his defense, able to block that high from Tony a lot more consistently, but still Tony running away with this next game right now.
It really has seemed like Tony was on the back foot, trying to get out of the way of both Jar and Gemi in their sets, rather than being the one forcing the other character to have to play around their tools.
Okay, covers.
Let's see if he's able to kind of command the neutral a little bit more. convert off of more of these straight hits into OP situations, into knockdowns.
Tony here just needs one more good hit to close out this first round and does get it. So we'll see if he can bring this back. This is a good start. This is the start he needs if he wants to even out the set, or at least get a game in before he has to fully even out the set. Oh, unfortunate jump on the combo there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one's a little bit more difficult. It's not the classic just BC air surrender. It's going for those increased JCs. So maybe a little bit more difficult in the timing there. Max mode for Gimme. Yep. Gonna want to be using that meter, but gets clipped low. Oh. No real combo though.
Yeah.
Oh, tries to shield something.
Shield, and there's no punish on that whip shield.
Yeah,
but
like
Tony's still looking great.
As we were saying, like Gemi was getting better at blocking the highs from Tony, and now they're just realizing that Tony was going for the high all the time, just trying to get the shield, but Tony just kind of does an empty drop. Oh my.
Okay, and that, oh, he doesn't convert off that.
Oh, Gemi is one hit away, and yeah, just gets clipped low. We hear somebody in the chat screaming, he's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That was kind of just FE May being cheap and having a low geyser, but you know, Tony, good job on recognizing that was going to work there.
Hey, FE May, she is a very solid character, but she still struggles to, you know, to completely box out some characters sometimes.
And now Gemi just maybe a little bit mad after that loss there. It's just running away with this first round, working on a perfect.
Oh,
and is probably going to get it if he doesn't drop. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a perfect.
All right. Gemi on set point here. Looking to get a match with Jar in Grand Finals. But if Tony has anything to say about it, he's going to make a statement here. And that JA, is, or JBA, sorry, is going to be a good start, but doesn't really get the confirm. So Gemi's just going to answer back and get his game plan started once again, locking down Tony in the corner here.
And there's that Oki. Tony hits something and gets counter hit.
Oh! Awkward trade, nobody really capitalizing on it. Not really able to. Tony now in max mode.
Oh, and he catches that jump.
Gets a throw here. All right, guess.
And here's his classic Oki, but Gemi just says, I don't want to deal with this. It's heat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heat. But Tony just ready.
Oh, but the draw.
Oh! Wait, what's going on? Okay. Back to just scouting his face.
Tony's still looking like he's in a good spot. Gemi does not have meter right now. About to gain 100. He'll probably spend on Oki here, I think.
Oh, still unfortunate drop. Yeah.
Combo.
Tense situation. Gemi just locking down Tony here.
Oh,
realizing the timer's ticking down and Tony's probably going to get desperate. And yeah, does get desperate, tries to mash it out, and gets hit on the frame trap. Gemi closes out 3-1.
And he's in Grand Finals, loser side. And there you can see Jar coming back up. He's pretty pumped.
Yeah, hobbling over, really excited to play this game. One of his favorite games. So, certainly.
And that's saying a lot, knowing how much he plays.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's having a good time. It's all a good time here at Perfect Storm.
Wow, someone really wants to move the cursor.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. We have saved the replay.
Yeah.
And now we're going to character select, I think, hopefully.
And we are. I expect this to be a really high-octane match. These guys are probably going to play pretty aggressively, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, these two also play quite a bit. Right? Not just in MBAACC, they have played quite a bit in Uni, quite a bit in CF, quite a bit in probably other games as well. Like, they have such a deep pool of games that they play at these events that I can't even tell how much they play each other.
Yeah, I'm sure that they probably already played each other in at least a couple other games today.
Certainly in CF, right? Both of them in the top 8. Certainly had them probably meet in pools, but all right. This is a button check, right? Is it? Oh, well, Jar's not really playing.
Okay,
yeah,
it is a button check.
Gemi bringing out the H Ryogi for some button checking here. Very fun character to button check. We're trying to do like a really cool combo maybe. But no, just making sure the buttons are right.
Yeah, she is a very cool character. I know quite a few people that have tried this game just because they've seen how
I mean, yeah, it's like it's one of those characters that you play because you want to lab her, but you don't actually want to play the game. But we do have a dedicated player who, like, is a dedicated player to Melty who is dedicated to H3 in Marcel. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it out to this event because of their own business. So, you know. Anyways, let's get into grand finals. It's going to be Gemi Plus coming in from the loser side versus Jar, who is making quite the winner's run.
And looks like they both of them are pretty content to just try to jump around a little bit, try not to get hit by anything first. But the first opening is going to be M+.
Yeah, and we see Gemi back on the SA Fuku, just trying to fleece the space with his wheel sets. And also just get a little bit more damage here. Because, you know, with C, we were seeing that he wasn't able to get that much damage off of her hits, and was just often going into OP, so...
And starts off the set with another perfect.
Yeah, really feeling the momentum here coming in from losers. And Jar is going to have to try to slow Gemi down if he wants to win this set in without allowing Gemi to get a reset.
Gemi still has not been hit. Does a cursed whiff wheel setup. I'm not sure if he meant to whiff the wheel or not.
Tries to shield, but Gemi just ready for Jar's reaction, and it's still working on another
double perfect.
Yeah.
The DP whiffs?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No more double perfect. Jar gets the shield, gets the punish, and it's going to lead Gemi into the other corner. Gemi throwing out a reversal, gets blocked, but wasn't able to really punish it.
Yep, and now we're back to regular old Melty neutral. They're jumping up, trying to put their aerials in the correct positions where their opponents are going to be. But Gemi gets that hit, and we're moving on to game 2.
Yeah, the cross-up paranormal doing a lot for him right there. Being above Jar, and Jar not really being able to know where am I supposed to block. Gets the dash through there, and now is going to lead into a little bit of a knockdown.
So is that just the regular dash, or is that Akiha's roll?
No, I believe that's some sort of input.
Okay, so some kind of command dash?
Yeah. I know, I believe it is Arcuid who has that, like, automatically when you dash for an opponent. Maybe Seifuku has that as well, but I'm not too sure.
I see. I know that White Len, during her after image dash, she's able to just kind of walk through people.
Yeah. Gemi was running away with that round there, but Jar is now firing back. Still on a sliver of health, has to be careful. Then, yeah, Gemi just capitalizes on it. Goes for the air to air and closes out that first round. We
gotta remember, Jar still has plenty of games to work with. He needs to get be sent to losers for a reset if he's going to lose.
Yeah, but Gemi, with all the momentum in the world here, probably really fired up to try to get this reset happen.
I think one thing that Gemi's been really good at is not getting counter hit while he's in the air playing air footsies. So yeah, a lot of the time in games like these, you'll see he'll try to throw something out on the way down. Your opponent's like jumping up at you to try to air you. But
yeah,
Gemi's really not getting counter hit. He's counter hitting other people a lot.
Yeah, we're seeing him scout the space with JAs and his other buttons really well. Oh, unfortunate shield whiff there, and now Jar, even though he's been struggling to get the airspace working for him, has been doing a little bit better here in the second game, but Gemi with that left-right is going to close it out for himself.
Okay, and that's 2-0. Jar's starting to look like he's pulling this game, or making these games closer, especially after that round 1 perfect. But yeah, let's see how much he can really adapt to the way that Gemi's playing right now. Gemi's definitely locked in since getting put in losers.
Yeah. These past 2 games have been quite quick for Gemi. And Jar not really finding the best answer to Gemi's neutral here. Gemi kind of running away with it now. Oh yeah. Once again, that cross-up air normal. Hard to know where to block.
Yeah, Gemi's getting a ton of mileage right now on his on just the wheel OGs.
DP's out. Now he's gonna get his own turn started.
Oh. Isn't able to follow all the way down. And that should be a kill.
Yep. Yeah, a little bit of a scramble situation after blocking that air string. And yeah, Gemi constantly getting the better of Jar here in these scramble situations.
Yeah, he's continuing his dominant showing right now.
if this momentum continues, Gemi is probably going to reset the bracket. It's going to be interesting to see what Jar does to maybe stop him in that Grand Finals reset. But Jar, you know, maybe trying to make me eat my words here. It's a little bit of a combo going, and has a life lead to work with in this second round of the potentially last game. But if Gemi has anything to say with it, with that counter hit, he's going to just close it up into 3 straight games for a reset. So, what I was saying earlier, I was hoping, I'm wondering to see if Jar has an extra character he can play.
Okay, I see.
Maybe mix it up a little bit, but you know.
I don't believe I've seen Jar play a different character before.
Maybe another maybe another MBAACC Moon potentially, but maybe that's the only possibility.
But he does look like he has seemed that he's pretty comfortable on this MBAACC. He's just not able to really navigate around Gemi's playstyle right now, and that is a bracket reset. Very quick.
Jar is going to be sticking with the Miyako, so I guess I was having a bit of wishful thinking, hoping we were going to see another character, but that's okay.
And we're headed straight back into it already.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He says that he doesn't need some time to think. I think if that were me, I'd probably take a second. Getting 3-0'd and on the winner's side does never.
Yeah,
it really does never feel good.
Taking a little bit of a mental break, maybe a water, rethinking your game plan here, maybe slowing down the momentum of your opponent. Jar kind of running away with it a bit here. Is working on a perfect of his own now. Kind of reminiscent of the start Gemi had in that first set of Grand Finals.
And he's already he's about to take the round.
Yeah, really tightening up his strings, and Gemi's shield there is not going to pay off. Gets a perfect.
Cross up JB.
All right, Jar.
Jar's seen the perfect that Gemi did to start with, and he says he can do it too.
Oh, unfortunately gets clipped by the wheel there. No conversion from Gemi, so Jar is just going to get away from it scot-free with just a little bit of a scathe. And now, playing around the wheel really well, does Jar. I think he's realizing what the space he needs to play at is now, and is challenging Gemi in the right places. Yeah,
I think now he's realizing that, oh, the wheel is probably where he's getting most of his offense off of. If I try my best not to have to block too many wheels, I have a much better chance at winning.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, that was a really cool shield. Like, he might have been able to get something off of it, but anyways, decides, I'm not going to hold the Zogi, I am just going to DP. And now you are in the corner. Hold my offense. Mashes on plus frames. It's going to be a nice little combo for Jar. Not quite enough to kill, though. Oh, blocks.
Oh, and this should... Oh, he doesn't...
What is going on? Okay, yeah. The crowd going crazy here.
Boy.
Gemi gets a counter hit, air normal.
Oh, and he doesn't confirm.
Jeez, it's a very tense situation. Both players.
Oh, in the trade. Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a scramble there. Time was ticking down. Both players out very low health, and Jar able to get the better of Gemi there.
And a good time to do it right at the beginning of the reset.
Yeah. Now, momentum on Jar's side.
Oh, and he jumps straight into that positioning of that wheel. Now he's time to block a little bit of mix.
Yeah. Gemi finding a space a little bit more, not falling victim to that DP anymore. Is now, oh, he's not quite on the perfect anymore, but yeah, still with a very significant life lead to work with. Is going to try to keep Jar out, keep his offense out, make sure he controls space a little bit better than he was in that first game of the Grand Finals reset. And he's doing a great job of it right now.
Oh, and he misses the anti-air there, the anti-air EX cancel. But that is fine. He's still in a great position to close out this round. He's probably going to slow it down a little bit, try to force Jar to have to commit to getting in.
Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
What the heck?
Okay, and yeah, the air backdash JB.
All right, well, Gemi firing back, not wanting to let Jar get too crazy with it. That first game was quite convincing from Jar, so he definitely wants to shut down any sort of momentum Jar is building up here.
Oh, and the cross-up.
He's done that twice now. Jar has gone for these shields on the wheel Oki, and Gemi has just dashed through him and punished him accordingly. So we're going to need to see Jar adapt to that and see how he's going to deal with Gemi throwing out this wheel. Maybe the answer is just to hold it. You know, maybe just the answer is just to... Okay, maybe no. The answer is to shield the high and punish him accordingly. And it's to scout with JA and just lock down Gemi. Oh, we are jumping around.
That was kind of tricky. And that should... Oh my god, I was about to say that it looks like he stole the corner, but he's able to stay same side and then...
I mean, he definitely did steal the corner, and I think that was the point, to make you expect that he's going to be behind you, and then, you know, going back outside just to meet you properly.
Yeah, I gotta say, I got hit. But yeah, tying up the round count in this game too. And we're getting back to the air footsies. The air footsies Melty's known for. Jar gets that grab, gets the full throw combo. Nice. And into Oki.
Nice big damage here too. Oh, tries to punish the reversal, but unfortunately whiffs. Gets hit by the cross of normal, and now Gammy is trying to put Jar back in the corner, and he will with this combo. Goes on another wheel, goes for the shield, gets command grab.
Yep, Jemmy, he knows his win condition. He's putting out these wheels on every single wake up. A couple times in that last round, he's trying to just go for a normal meaty or a normal situation on Oki. I think he's definitely seen that that wheel is doing work for him.
Oh, yeah. So Jar, I think, just trying to come in with an air button, but because it was blocked, he fell into the wheel. Was still in recovery, so he got counter hit. All right, still got Gammy in the corner. Nope, never mind. He doesn't have Gammy in the corner. He is in the corner.
Okay, he goes low that time.
Wheel Oki once again, going with frame traps plus frames.
And that should be another knockdown. Is he going to set a wheel? Yes, he is, and he gets the anti-air as well.
Oh, gets the anti-air, but Jar able to squeeze his way out, but unfortunately not able to do much for that space.
Yeah, it really seems like Emmy's as the sets have gone on, he's gotten much better at just kind of putting that wheel on and guessing right about what the opponent wants to do to get out of it.
Oh my god, that cross up normal really doing a lot for Gammy here. Jar really getting views on where he needs to block, but firing back now. Gets a nice air to air and is putting Gammy into the corner. And now they are just jumping. They're trading spaces.
Yep.
All right. Gets an air hit of his own, does Jar. Is in max mode. He has quite a bit of resistance to work with. He's going to get the 100-meter back. Oh, he goes for the IH, recovers all his health. Shields it. Gammy not really ready for the punish, but does just go in with the buttons, and Jar matches.
Switches sides. Oh man, did he try to jump there and get air unblockable?
No, Jar backdash, and Gammy went for his cross up normal again. Jar did block it, but was unfortunately not ready to block whatever came next.
I see, and there's the whip reversal. And oh, he tried to ladder him down to air unblockable.
Interesting trade there. I was certain that like Gammy was more plus than Jar, but maybe the end lag.
Oh,
there.
and that should be a kill. Yep, good reactions on Gammy's side there. We're going to tourney point.
Yeah, 2-1 for Gammy. Jar only able to get one game here on the Grand Finals reset, but did show that he was able to adapt to what Gammy was throwing out. So let's see if he's able to make that mid-step adaptation here.
Yeah, I think the win condition right now for Jar is going to be try to avoid having to ever block wheel, but that is much easier said than done. Pretty much every time you get hit.
Oh, the double shield, and Gammy just, like, Jar not able to get anything off of his shield, and Gammy just realizing that, yeah, he's just throwing out shield and not really getting anything off of it, so I'm just going to keep throwing up my buttons and continuing my pressure.
Oh, yeah, but he's able to get that grab. He's probably going to route into a hard knockdown, and he should be at one more hit killing.
And one more combo. But Gammy, yeah, the beast that he is, goes into max mode, sets the EX wheel.
Oh man, he pushes him out of the wheel there.
Oh, yeah, baits the DP, and this should be death. Yep. All right, Gammy on set point, on tournament point. Does Jar have a response? We'll have to see. Oh, gets the air blockable set up.
It has started. He started putting his hitboxes in the correct positions.
Oh, tries to shield the wheel, but unfortunately it dissipates right as Jar gets to it. Gammy able to punish the recovery, and yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, the crowd definitely getting into that one. Those are good shields, but he hasn't gotten anything off of a lot of the shields he's done.
Yeah, I think it's something you have to show.
Gammy gets the anti-air, and that is the tournament.
Oh my goodness. Gammy really running with it. Once he got that 3-0 over Tony, he was able to convert that momentum into a grand finals reset. And even when Jara was able to adapt in that reset, get that first game, get that first perfect, Gammy still
able
unfazed.
to lock in and keep it up. And there is his medal.
Yeah. Congratulations to Gammy. Congratulations to Jara. You made a great effort defeating one of your bracket teams in Mikas.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Congrats to all of our top 8. Those were some great matches.
Incredible sets all around. It seems they're getting a photo of the top 3 over here, yeah. These gamers, good job to all of them. Also, shout out to Jamie taking photos for us.
He's been doing great. Do you know if he entered Tekken today?
I don't believe so. Tekken is in its top cut territory, so maybe perhaps got eliminated in pools. So
I see.
In any case, that has been the Melty Blood Actress again, current code top 8. I have been Ricer. This has been Biltruck.
Yep.
And if you'll excuse us, our voices are kind of dying.
Yep, they are.
We need water.
Did a lot of shouting yesterday. Yeah.
All right. We'll be seeing you guys.
Yep.
And tune into the mainstream if you want to see our mainline games.
Yep. See you guys around. Goodbye.